Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, welcome to my presentation today. My name is Oracy Opsonias, a second semester student from English Language Teaching Department at UIN Sibersyah Nurjati Cirebon. I'm truly happy to have this opportunity to share with you a fascinating case study titled A Case Study of EFL Students' Perspective on the Use of English Songs in Learning English Vocabulary. So, before we dive in, let me briefly explain how I will structure this presentation. First, I will start with introduction to set the context. Then, I will move on to the research methodology, followed by the case findings. After that, we will discuss the implication of the study, and finally, I will wrap up with the conclusion and some suggestions for the future research. Alright, let's get started. Introduction. Let's begin with the introduction. As we all know, vocabulary plays a vital role in mastering a language. It's not just about memorizing words, it's about understanding their meaning, pronunciation, and usage in different contexts. Research shows that strong vocabulary skills can significantly enhance listening, speaking, reading, and writing abilities. However, and here's the challenge, many students struggle to memorize new words. This often leads to frustration and slows down their progress in learning English. So, the big question is, how can we make vocabulary learning more engaged and effective? Well, one innovative solution is using English songs. Music has long been recognized as a powerful tool for language learning. It creates a relaxed and enjoyable learning environment, reduces stress, and helps with memorization. Plus, it allows students to practice listening and pronunciation in a fun way. But here's the catch. While previous studies have shown that songs improve vocabulary and pronunciation, that's still a lack of research exploring how students perceive this method. That's exactly what this study aims to address. Now, let's talk about how the study was conducted. This research used a qualitative case study approach to explore students' perception of using English songs for vocabulary learning. The study was carried out at a state university in Indonesia, involving 66 EFL undergraduate students from an English education program. To gather data, the researchers used two main tools. First, questionnaires. These were distributed via Google Forms and included both closed-ended and open-ended questions. Two, semi-structured interviews. 9 participants were interviewed, and each session lasts between 15 and 30 minutes. Data collection took place from April to June 2022, and the data were analyzed inductively to identify patterns and terms related to student participation. So, in simple terms, the researchers want to understand what students thought about using songs to learn vocabulary and how they dealt with any challenges motivated.
Let's move on to the most exciting part, the key finding on the study. Positive acceptance. First, foremost, students had a positive perception of using English songs for vocabulary learning. Many said that songs help them learn new words and improve their pronunciation. For example, one participant said, "Yes, I got a lot of vocabulary." Another mentioned, "I can learn the pronunciation and also I get many new vocabularies." Benefit. Songs didn't just help with vocabulary, they also improved listening skills and understanding implied meanings. Plus, students found the process enjoyable and engaging, which motivated them to learn independently. Challenges. Of course, it wasn't all smooth sailing. Some students faced challenges like unfamiliar accents, fast speech threats, and homophones. For instance, one participant noted, "The accent expect, yeah, good, but the accent I think is a little different from the real native." Another said, "I'm not sure, because many English songs are pronounced too fast." That's really true. Coping strategies. But here's the good news. Students found ways to overcome these challenges. They consult songs lyrics online and replay songs multiple times to better understand the words. For example, one student shared, "No, I'm not, but those will be clear just after saying the lyrics." Another added, "Absolutely, I need to listen many times." So, overall, the findings shows that while there were challenges, students found songs to be a helpful and enjoyable tool for learning vocabulary. Discussions. Let's now take a moment to reflect on these findings. Positive acceptance. The fact the students accept songs positively suggests that music can be a powerful motivator in language learning. It aligns with previous studies showing that songs enhance vocabulary and pronunciations. However, it's worth noting that challenges like accents and speech threats still need to be addressed. Teachers can apply a key role here by preparing lyrics and replaying songs multiple times to ensure understanding. To work this out, let's summarize the main point. The study revealed that students positively accept the use of English songs for vocabulary learning. Songs improve vocabulary acquisition and pronunciation despite challenges like an accent and speech rate. Students also develop coping strategies and such as consulting lyrics and replaying songs to overcome difficulty. That being said, the study has some limitations. 1. The sample size was relatively small. 2. There was no measurement of vocabulary relations. 3. The focus was mainly on formal classroom settings. For future research, it's recommended to 1. Involve larger sample for generalizability. 2. Measure the impact of songs on vocabulary relations. 3. Explore informal learning contexts such as extramural activity. In conclusion, English songs can be effective and engaging tools for teaching vocabulary and pronunciations. Teachers should prepare lyrics, replay songs multiple times, and encourage students to listen to songs outside class to promote autonomous learning. That brings us to the end of my presentations. Thank you so much for watching and listening until the very end. I hope this explanation has been clear and insightful for you. If you have any questions or thoughts, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. Once again, thank you and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.